Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We got the monthly report of how Grand Cross is doing. As always, I always say this to make this clear before people get like that idea. Obviously, Grand Cross isn't doing as great as it once was, but it doesn't mean Grand Cross is failing. It just means, again, lower updates, because, again, lower content per se, lower hype in the game, maybe just not the right updates. Because, again, you saw recently with Escanor, it sold freaking wonders, okay? They did sell wonders, and you saw with Summer, I think Sobnok, or the one before that, whatever, sold pretty well. So updates have still been doing good in 2024. It's just some updates have been kind of falling, right? But then I thought I'd talk about it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop over there and let's check out how Grand Cross is doing for the month of September. Yeah. So this is the entire Gacha revenue. If you watch my other channels, you may have seen this a few times now, so because I gotta cover each Gacha like for their revenue and how they do. But again, we'll start at the bottom here for those that haven't seen that. Right now, Black Clover, the game that we said would kill Grand Cross, not doing too hot. Definitely, again, has been falling hardcore. 30k, 50k. Again, I think that game could have been so much better, but I think the company ruined it. I think the ones that were deving it, I forgot their name, Vic Game Studio, I think they ruined it. Could have been so much better of what it once was. And I think that once it flopped on GP, Global also, they were like, we gotta fix things, and Garena couldn't get it fixed, and it just tanked. So well deserved on the tanking aspect. It's not doing hot. Again, I don't hate the game. I played the game for a good amount of time. It's just it got so boring, and they didn't like add big features you expected. I personally think they threw the global launch also, but that's just my take. Like, they put all the big banners at the start because they knew the game wasn't gonna do too hot. But yeah, it's just sad for that game. But I mean, yeah, Grand Cross. We said that Grand Cross is still kicking like the 10 times over or 5 times over, something like that, over what they're doing with Global. Global over here is 500. It's been dropping again. They started off hot. They did good. They released all the big banners, then they tanked. Usually when a game tanks, it goes 50% of launch revenue. So 50% of basically around 18 million should have been around like 9 million, but it tanked further than expected, then further. And it so far hasn't had a month where it went higher. You know what I mean? It's just been going down. So rip Black Clover Mobile, dude. It kind of sucks. Again, I love the IP. I just didn't like the game as much. Originally, I wanted to play it so bad. I played the beta. I'm like, it's not bad. They just got to fix some things up. And since beta launch, I don't know what happened. Tower God New World, the Marvel's other game, it's been actually doing pretty good lately. It's been averaging, correct? So still, even Tower God, which is again a lesser played game, it's an idle game, still doing pretty good. Again, didn't have a peak like Black Clover, but it still maintained a pretty decent number. And they had a good month last month, and this month is going to be huge for the game. Next month is a collaboration, so huge month for Tower God New World coming soon. Now we reached 7 Deadly Sins. Grand Cross kind of plummeted a bit over here. 1.4 million, 1.3 million is what we're getting. Again, it's not the worst month, or it actually isn't a little bit. Yeah, it's the worst month. But it's only the worst month by 100k, right? Again, what was this month? It was basically Overlord. The only issue is, for JP players, a lot of whales already 6-6'd Overlord, so they didn't really need much. They just needed to get Nabe, and a lot of players didn't like Nabe over there, and Demiurge, which was what they needed at 6-6. So I think that there was 2 issues with this collaboration, because remember, you have to realize that Overlord was like a huge month when it first dropped back then. Like, it was big, bro. It rivaled like big festivals for Grand Cross. But I didn't do too hot over here. Again, it's one of the worst months now, if you were to take a look into it. But it's just because they just launched it. And again, it wasn't like a game-breaking update to everyone. It was just mediocre. So I will still say that it was too early. I still stand by that. But, I mean, it still did better than, like, it didn't do better than Shield Hero, right? Because Shield Hero was like April. Or, yeah, it was April, right? So they didn't do better than Shield Hero. Yeah? But, let's see. Where is global version? Should be around here, 2 million-ish. So global version is actually up because, again, it did better than last month, so 1.9. So 2 million. It held the 2 million, so it didn't do bad. It did about what Shield Hero did. And again, it's Overlord, which I expect to do a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, January over here was 5 million into February. So like around February was like the revenue for Tower God, right? So this did on par with like a new collab like Tower God. So Tower God was also a dud. We can't say that because Tower God was also a dud. This again, it just wasn't a crazy update. Wrong game. Where is it? Tower God, no, Grand Cross, we're here. That was Tower God 1.4. So it was around the same. This is 1.3 over there and 2 there. So it's a little less than Tower God. But for a rerun, it's still rival Tower God. And Tower God's 3 brand new characters everyone has to pull for. This is some people already 6-6'd. So a lot of people do not have to go crazy on costumes or anything. They just got to get Demiurge. They got to get Nabe. If they want to 6-6 them, that's also very easy in comparison to a new collab. So it still did good. Let's be honest here, it did good. It just didn't do as hot as the original Overlord. Again, multiple reasons for that. It was pretty quickly reran, and also again, the 2 characters weren't like, oh my god, like type characters. You know what I mean? So we'll see how the new collaboration does. But again, this one didn't do exactly like insane for the game. It just maintained. The game is maintaining around these numbers, right? We obviously are doing still, I guess, fine. 1.9 last month wasn't obviously too hot, but 2 million for September. It's understandable, especially when Camilla was your character, and most players didn't care for Camilla. They don't care for Camilla. People want Awakened Camilla. They're not getting Awakened Camilla. They don't want another same Camilla. So there's also that too. But for Camilla and that, still not bad revenue, because that rivaled in August 1.9 million and 1.4 million. That was Balder and I think Thor, right? Thor and Balder. So you have to realize that, like, that's crazy. It is like a collaboration with 2 characters, and Camilla, so 3 characters technically, was able to rival a festival and Boulder. Correct, and Boulder was nuts, bro. So it goes to show that even Overlord could destroy the OC thing there, but still, right? That's what it is. So it's still gotten apart with it. So can't say much there. JJK Fan Parade again dropping a bit. Right now the revenue is going down. They did good in this month over here for Annie, but again they're back to like low numbers. When another Annie comes through, it'll do good again. But the game is pretty good. Coming soon globally too. Let me know if you're picking that up when it does come out. But that is there. Grand Cross again as mentioned. Wuthering Waves. Other games that I cover are kind of up here in the good area. You do have Pokemon Master EX over here. Soul Leveling Arise over here. Netmarbles other game still doing good. It kind of plummeted this month, took an L, but that's because of what they released, in my opinion. They could have kept the revenue up, but this month was horrible, both between bugs and both between terrible banners. Nikkei kind of dropped here, but it's expected because, again, this was like the peak of a collaboration. This is the ending of a collaboration. Still, again, slaughtered in my opinion. Over here, again, big games. So that's the revenue over here. That's what I, again, wanted to show you regarding the one and only Grand Cross. Game is still doing fine. Want to make sure that's clear. I know people keep doom posting the game in my comment section especially, but the game's not dead. The game will still kick, but I just hope that we get some better updates, dude. As much as Percival was cool to me, it's not like, dude, I get that we got Percival, but I thought we could have waited a little bit more before getting another Percival, right? I thought that this could have been perfect to either release like Ironside. Again, I want to see 2 character banners here and there. Like, for example, we're getting Halloween Estarossa. When are we going to get Donnie? When are we going to get, like, Dolores? When are we going to get so many characters that need to drop? That's the issue that I don't see how they're solving it if they're going to continuously release 1 character banners. Because remember, October theoretically is a collaboration now. After that, there's Christmas banner. Before Christmas banner, there's 1 banner that could be a 600, again, what is it, for Koa? End of the month is for Koa Festival in November. End of the month, December, is either Meliodas or Tristan. Depends on what they do there, so I wonder how they're solving that. But for right now, the game is still keeping up. We're not in any territory of scarce or to be scared. We're just, again, maintaining mediocre updates left and right. But we haven't had our peak yet. Hopefully with November, and I'm hoping if Fairy Tail drops, I will be the one to carry the game. I will be the one to stand there at the pinnacle and 6-6 all of them, all right? I will financially support the game for Fairy Tail, all right? But yeah, we'll see if that ever happens. Fairy Tail or Fire Force. I said that. I'll 6-6 both. I swear I will. Make that a clip. All right? I'll 6-6 both. You have my word. All right? I won't back out. I won't. All right? All right. Take care.